Good afternoon, it's Mara Connect Text News, all the way from the beautiful Australia. Oh, well, I don't know if you guys been looking at the news lately, but it's been an evidence that for the last maybe 4 years the sun's been leaking flare, the heat of the sun itself, and I don't know how this happening, but is it a liquid? Is it a fire? Or is it just a flare kind of hot air? Well, I think this is a really time for Earth. We're a witness onto this right now of the sun being actually probably leaking, probably going to be leaking a lot of hot stuff into the Earth environment. And there have been warnings. The scientists have warned people that the communication on Earth will collapse. In the mid-air communication in the satellite dishes and on Earth, I don't think that communication will escape this. And the only thing that will escape it is things that are communications that are beyond the sun, and the Earth is just the next door to the sun, just the next step to the sun. And our communication is really not really planned for a sun activity disaster. And as a Christian, it does talk about in the Bible about the sun. Where in Genesis it's talk about the lights and the darks, and all that things what God said that separate the darkness and the light and all that. It's in Genesis, and I think it's in Genesis chapter 1, all in chapter 1. If you have a look at it, and it describe all the lights. And of course we know the sun is the light, but we know the other thing about the light. In Revelation it talks about the sun. God's gonna eliminate the sun and bring in the new light, new light, godly light in the system. But I think that's far down the track. We got to put up with the sun at the moment. And I don't see a very good future. Sorry to say that, folks out there. I don't see this a very good future with sun glowing forever. I mean, you probably can give it a 5 years, not even that. For the sun to glow and give us light for 5 years. I think the sun's really battling to keep up, and we don't want to blame ourselves. Is it the world's climate change? Is it because of that? It makes me teary, to see this, because it's a beautiful sun. It's our sun. We're born with it. We live with it, and we see. And how does the Earth see the sun accordingly to what it is? Because I think people have really put the sun as, well, I do it on BB photos, and I've put the sun out there as a main focus on BB photos. That it's one of the pictures that I love taking in the morning and the afternoon. It's a glorify everything, to God. But lately I've been recognizing when I've been taking pictures of the sun, especially the morning ones, it has a big dent in it, a big gap and a big chunk out of it, really big chunk, and it's like it's a apple, a bite out of apple. That's how the sun looks like. But I hope out there, don't make it too hard for everybody. I don't want to make it too hard for everybody. We gotta survive. We gotta live, and we just wait on God and Jesus. Of course, like I always say, streets of gold is coming. But what about our dear sun? Our sun here that glows. It's been glowing for years and years, for billions of years, keeping up with the sun, keeping up with the creatures. I pray to God that everybody pray about the sun as they sleep, as they get up, and really commit it unto the Lord. That if it's not going to last after 5 years, it's probably going to last 2 years. I suggest everybody get down on their knees and thank Jesus for who He is, that He delivers sun. I know Revelation is coming for changes, but today on Mara Connect News, I hope you consider God, that God is light and Jesus is light. Thank you, Lord God. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.